With all due respect, Mr. Hanley, you are the first person I've seen call her a diva. Who are we even talking about? Because we haven't even brought up anybody's name yet. So, and you don't have to say all due respect, but we'll just get into it. Let's just get into it now then. Since people want to bring it up, let's talk about Caitlin Clark as a full-blown diva. Did anybody watch the game? Did anybody watch that game on Saturday with Iowa? Did they watch it? Because if you did, all you saw was Caitlin Clark whining and moaning and complaining after every single call or non-call that she thought she was entitled to get. And then finally, her dad basically cussed her out. Said, shut the F up. I love it. If that's not diva behavior, what is? We get on every male athlete that always whine. And here's the thing. Basketball players whine. They all whine. Magic, Bird, Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, all of them whine and complain. Tim Duncan, LeBron, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, they all whine and complain. Every single one of them. Nobody's immune. They all whine. And we blame them for whining. So why can't we blame her? Why can't we say that she whines too? That doesn't mean she ain't great. That don't mean she ain't the best college basketball player out there today. As far as women, as that's concerned, that doesn't mean any of those things. That doesn't mean she's not amazing. Because when we blame those men, we didn't say that they weren't very good. We just said they whined. Well, nobody's saying she isn't very good. They're just saying she whines. It's the truth. When did we stop liking the truth, people? When did the truth become a bad thing? Oh my God. I don't understand it. I literally don't understand it. Why can't we just call it what it is? People whine. They want every call. First of all, I think that's part of their job description. You should want every call. She's no different. She is no different. She should want every call. But when you whine, people are allowed to say that you whine. That's diva behavior. We call every other male athlete that exactly. And then when they show her dad in the audience, literally cussing her out. I mean, that happened. That's not make-believe. That's not me wanting to say something bad about her. That's not me making something up. That literally happened. They panned to her father, and he was looking right at her and said, shut the F up. What am I supposed to do with that? The dad was right. He was right. Not only that, I mean, she's out there playing physical basketball. There ain't nothing wrong with her throwing an elbow or two. We saw it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. People want to get on her for that. I don't get on her for that. That's basketball. It's a little dirty. Okay. Get a little dirty. I don't think there's anything wrong with throwing an elbow from time to time. Now, they didn't call a foul, which they should have, but it is what it is. It's basketball, people. Get over it. But don't tell me that she ain't whining. Don't tell me we haven't seen her show whining tendencies in the past. We absolutely have. So to say that she's not a diva, we're lying to ourselves because we love her. There's nothing that says you still can't love her and still say she whines. Got to knock it off. Got to knock it off. You know, I think the dad did a great thing. I think she's just playing. There ain't nothing wrong with that. She's just out there playing. She's out there playing. And oh, by the way, she had an off night. What was it? 27, 8, and 10? That was an off night. Come on now. What are we doing? What are we doing? You know, like I said, the competition will start to get a little tougher. But yeah, man, it's tendencies. There's diva tendencies. And there's nothing wrong with it. Because last time I checked, Does see, we've made this diva into a bad person. You know, we make when you call somebody a diva, we say, "Oh, they're a diva. That means they're a bad person." It doesn't mean that. People have just made people into thinking that. Why? I have no idea. You don't have to be a bad person to be a diva. It's crazy. It's crazy. You don't have that. That doesn't mean that. It means, yeah, you're a little spoiled. Okay. I think everybody's a little spoiled that plays professional sports or college sports. You know, I think everybody is a little bit, but that doesn't make you a bad person. And that's what they try to force you into believing, that all of a sudden, because, hey, I'm a wide receiver, I want the ball all the time, I'm a bad person. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just means you want the ball. I'm a basketball player. I want the ball. I want to shoot. You're a bad person. No, that doesn't mean that. We got to get out of that. We got to get out of that as a society and stop making people be a bad person just because they do some stuff that maybe we don't like. That doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you different. Hell, a lot of times it makes you the best. But don't tell me that Caitlin Clark hasn't gone full-blown diva on us, because she has. And to me, that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, I like it. I like that. And I like her father, what her father did. Enough. Enough. Stop the whining. I wish he would have said that. But instead, he kind of gave it the old, will you shut the F up? and I think we all know, for us out there that have fathers or are fathers, when you say that, that kind of ends all the bad or the stupid behavior. You know, if you have a father that said that, or if you as a father say that, all the behavior issues kind of come to a halt, don't they? You know, your mom can say a whole lot of stuff. Like in my family, my mom was the spank person. My mom used to beat my brother religiously for doing wrong stuff. But we didn't stop doing the wrong stuff. We're boys. We were bad. My dad didn't spank me not one day in his entire life. Not once. But we all knew that if he said, Brian, stop it, that was the end of it. There was no, oh, I'm going to keep doing it. There was no, I'm going to go over the line. None of that. I love what Caitlin Clark dad did. Love it. Love it. So, you know, but yeah, diva. Diva. And that's the truth. That's just the truth. That's what happened, man. She got out of control. It looks like her dad put her back in her place. And maybe somebody's going to show her, because you know every single camera is going to be on her. And maybe somebody will put some cut-ups together, maybe the Iowa coach, and say, hey, Caitlin, look, can't do this. You can't do this. Or maybe her father. Hey, what are you doing? Like, stop all this. You know? Or maybe they won't. And maybe they'll say, keep going. You got to tone it down. But do you? Maybe that's what makes her good. So maybe that's what makes her good. We will see. We will see. Somebody's saying that Juju is better. Maybe. But we're not talking about Juju right now. And until Juju does the things that she's done, let's not talk about her being better. Let's give people the respect that they deserve. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. So my man Pat Cockrell says, because people would rather be told a lie than told the harsh truths. It's the way society is now. You're right. It's unfortunate, but it's true. That's right. People would rather be told a lie than the truth. All we're doing is saying how she's acting. Nobody's saying she's a bad person. So nobody said that. So it's okay. It's okay. Gator, you're saying, who the hell is Juju? If you don't know, watch more women's basketball. She's really good. Don't do that. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful. Juju Watkins is really good. She was a first-team All-American as a true freshman. You need to watch some basketball, buddy. That's all. Don't just watch ESPN highlights. Let's see. My man Al Woody. He says his bracket is full of holes. Yeah, my bracket is too, Al. My bracket is too. But my Final Four teams are still alive. That's why I haven't panicked yet. That's why people, if you've got at least 3 Final Four teams, don't panic. And if your championship team is still alive, don't panic. The first weekend will get you a little off kilter. It will. It'll get you off kilter. But if your Final Four teams are still alive, especially if all 4 of them are still alive, you got a shot. You got a shot. There's a lot of teams still available. You got a shot. Personally, I think 3 number ones are going to end up making it to the final. Well, I'll take that back. 2 number ones, a number 2, and then a sleeper. The sleeper almost did me in, though. Creighton. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I thought it was all over. But they found a way. They found a way. Yeah, I thought Creighton was in trouble. I thought Creighton was going to be in trouble. But they were in trouble. Let's just call it what it is. They were in trouble. They end up coming back. Oregon let them back. Duke to the Natty, not a chance. Not a chance. Duke is playing good basketball, though. I'm not going to lie. Duke is playing good basketball. So I'm going to give them credit. They're playing really good basketball. But if I'm not mistaken, let me get out my old bracket. I believe Duke is playing Houston, and they're not going to beat Houston. If they do, I'll be surprised. It's not that it can't happen, but I would be surprised. I will be surprised.